cool what he was doing.
Zaz was doing. I don't know. Okay, remind me when we get there, because I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't remember the screenshot.
Well,
I had a picture of Zaz on
I'm sure we'll find it. Yes, like I said, these guys, I'm only fighting these lizard things because it has an item. If it does not have an item, I'm skipping it. I don't care. I am skipping those lizards. I'm not fighting those things. But, yeah, what was I going to say? I forgot. Okay, so are you getting any games between now and the end of December, or the end of the year? Besides 13-2, if it comes out in 2011.
I might pick up Gears of War 3. I don't plan on it, though.
That series is kind of dying, in my opinion. It's so... nothing really big's gone on with Gears of War.
If they fail...
The story's good, but it's just not like, look at Halo and Call of Duty. Like, those names are big, big names. And Gears of War, I think it was really big when it came out, but now it's just, like, bland.
If Epic fails with the multiplayer for Gears of War 3, the series will die.
Well, actually, what I've heard is the beta... I have not played the beta, and the beta comes out the beta's been out for Bulletstorm users, and I pre-ordered the game so I can play it tomorrow by entering my code, and I'm going to play it. But from videos I've seen, it looks just like Gears of War 2, and I don't know. I think if they don't do something with the series, it's definitely going to fall. But I think if it does fall, I think a good idea was, I always liked the Gears of War campaign, so maybe they could just make like a really long campaign of Gears of War and just scrap the multiplayer. That might be an idea.
That's something about this generation of gamers I'm hating.
Yeah, it's all about the multiplayer.
Focus more on multiplayer than a good story. That's so fucking retarded.
Yeah. Everything has multiplayer today, and not to mention, like, every game is like a rip-off of Call of Duty. Or just, not really necessarily rip-off, but like Call of Duty. Like Battlefield, Black Ops. Crysis 2, I'm not going to be saying it's a rip-off. Obviously, it's not a rip-off, but, it has that same type of thing as Call of Duty. It has kill streaks for 3, 5, and 7. Has the same kind of game type as Call of Duty, and I'm not going to lie, Halo is close to it, too. Like, I would say Halo is in its own little world, but a lot of people are ripping off, or not necessarily ripping off, just copying the same style that Call of Duty plays.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
My motherboard had a message alert, and all of a sudden I hear a loud bang and a whole bunch of lightning outside my window.
It's actually raining really hard right now, and there's thunder. There's no lightning, just thunder.
That's what the cricket noise you heard was. What's the message alert? What does it say? Severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 6:45, Sunday, April 24th. Okay.
I think, going back to the games really fast, I think, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. I think, the old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I guess that's true, but, like, all the games do that style now, so it's like every game does it, so it's getting extremely boring and extremely repetitive.
I want people to get off their ass and stop making multiplayer shit and do like Final Fantasy and make a perfect story.
A good, if it has multiplayer, good, but just, I would prefer a good story.
You like ODST, make one disc for nothing but the campaign and make it as long as you want. Then make a second disc for the multiplayer.
So many people hated Halo 3 ODST, but I love that game to death.
I'm not saying you have to make it as short as ODST.
I know, but really fast, going to ODST, I'm pretty sure the only reason why people hated ODST was because it was overpriced. That's my opinion. Going back to what you were saying.
If you put a full campaign on one disc, you have so many options, and you could put more stuff where the multiplayer would have been on that disc. You make an incredibly long campaign, and then put multiplayer on another disc. That's what people should do. But I'm still surprised how they fit all
that would work. That's actually a really good idea.
Wow. You can do whatever the hell you want to fit a whole bunch of stuff. I'm still surprised how they fit Crysis on one disc, because that is... No, I don't understand that. It should have been 2 discs.
I heard that the Xbox 360's maximum gigabyte on one disc is 7 gigabytes, and on the PS3 it's 50. So...
Check something. How many gigs does this take? How many gigs does Crysis take? Install game.
Final Fantasy 13 takes about close to 6 gigabytes per disc. Which is kind of bullshit, because Disc 3 probably should take like 20 or 30.
What? Crysis 2 in all is only 5.5 gigabytes?
My Halo Reach is like 8 gigabytes because of all the content I have on it.
How the fuck is it only 5.5 gigs with all the shit it has in it? Oh my god. Still have like...
Or maybe it's like them compressing it, that way the graphics aren't as good as other consoles. I mean, it's pretty dead on close, but they probably compress it to make it a bit lower for the 360 to handle. Do you think that the next generation of consoles should come out now?
Yep, the Wii's coming out with a new console in 2012.
Apparently it's going to be better than PS3. Like, significantly better, they said. But PS3 is pretty damn good, so... Oh, did you hear that the PlayStation Network is down?
Why is that?
Because some hackers apparently hacked into the PlayStation, and it's been down ever since I think last Wednesday, or like a couple 4 days ago. It's been down for a solid 4 days, which kind of sucks because it's actually unfortunate because on Tuesday, as you know, Portal 2, SOCOM, Mortal Kombat, and Conduit 2, well, fuck Conduit 2. Portal 2 came out, and if you got the PS3 version, you got to play multi-platform with PC users and have like a free PC version. Mortal Kombat came out, and if you got the PS3 version, you got Kratos as an exclusive character, and SOCOM 4 came out, and that's only on PS3. So it was a pretty good PS3 day on Tuesday, but unfortunately, the following day, Wednesday, PSN shut down. It's been shut down ever since Wednesday.
That's I think Xbox Live's only been down for like a day. That's just for updates and stuff.
Yeah, actually, a while back, Xbox Live was actually down for a good well, it wasn't down for 2 weeks. It just had limited capabilities. But Microsoft was, keeping you...
because of the whole, updating the dashboard thing.
Yeah, I know, but, even though, you couldn't play online, I think, but you could still, play people and talk to people.
You could play online, you just couldn't get any DLC or access downloadable content.
You were pretty much limited, but at least you could do something. Plus, they were giving you updates, and then after they restored it, they gave you a full 2-week subscription for the stuff you lost, and then they gave you this free game, which actually turned out to be complete shit. But at least they were, honest about it and open. I think the one thing with Sony is what they're doing is, they haven't announced anything at all about this situation, and there's been no news coming out from them. All they're saying is, oh, we're down, we'll be back up in a little bit, and they're not giving us any information. I think either one, some really big hacker hacked into it and stole something, or not necessarily stole, but just messed it up so severe that they have to rebuild it from the ground up, or maybe Sony effed up and they're just too scared to admit it.
I think it's funny that sometimes Xbox will just randomly send you messages and give you Microsoft points out of random. I had that happen to me a couple weeks ago. They just sent me a random message saying, blah, 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 thank you for being a 2-year member. Here's 400 free Microsoft points. I was like, oh, snap, thank you.
Yeah, I'm actually been on Xbox Live for 3 years now. It says you are a 3-year subscriber, but I've gotten jack shit so far. Well, actually, no, that's not correct. I actually got a few free Microsoft points from them. But yeah.
I think it goes up by 200 Microsoft points every time you're a new year. So all I know is that I've had Xbox Live longer than 2 years because I've had other accounts. I've had Xbox Live since the original Xbox came out. So
not me.
I just forgot to put my account on the Xbox because, yeah.
It's actually thunder and lightning and pretty hard over here, but I'm like, oh shit, I should turn off my computer. Oh wait, my computer doesn't need to be plugged in because it's a laptop.
Well, look at the battery.
Well, the battery's actually dropping significantly, but we're almost done recording, so it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Well, you should plug in the charger just for a bit, and then,
I'll plug it in after this part, which is almost done, by the way.
There's nothing really important to talk about this part
except that Vanille and Zaz suck. That's pretty much it. Actually, no, wait. That attack where Zaz just mows down a bunch of people. He goes all his guns. He does a blast radius. Blitz. Don't know what that is. He blitz, but he did blitz a few times. That did a crap load of damage with all the buffs on. Other than that, he's not bad. Vanille's just terrible. Fuck Vanille.
I use Zaz in my party right now, dude.
I don't know.
I think.
I'm going to be using Lightning, Hope, and Snow later on. I don't know if I should switch it up a little bit.
Lightning, Hope, and Snow. I beat the game with Lightning, Hope, and Snow, so you're good.
Yeah, I beat the game with Lightning, Hope, and the other character, but I don't know. I love Snow, so I really want to replace him with the other character. I can't wait to see how much CP he has by the time I get to Chapter 7.
Don't replace Snow. Don't replace him.
I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm not replacing Hope with Vanille because Vanille sucks.
Keep Lightning, Hope, and Snow as your party members.
I will.
Because I beat the game with Snow. I know people keep telling me, oh, it's impossible to beat the game without the other character in your party. Bullshit. I beat it with Snow. I don't care what you say.
Would you say that the worst party in this game is Vanille, Zaz, and Snow?
God, I don't even know how you could work with that party.
Yeah, seriously.
Snow's not that bad. It's just the Vanille and Zaz part.
Yeah, Vanille. Well, I think the best character in this game would probably be Lightning, in my opinion. After that, either Hope or the new character, in my opinion.
Because she's 69, Jew James.
Oh yeah. The Snow would be third, probably, and close to second, and then Zaz would be fourth, and Vanille is the last one. I don't know. Actually, right now she's pretty bad. Although later on she could be significantly better. I don't know. I forget. But all I remember is in my first playthrough of this game, Hope was terrible. But towards
the only thing I use Vanille for is trapezohedron farming.
Yeah. Oh, did you use a? Oh yeah, and the death spell for the. What's that thing called? With the growth egg? What's the thing called with the growth egg?
The Neochew.
The Neochew. There's an item coming up towards the game, people, that's called the growth egg that doubles your CP, and I'm definitely picking that up before I go any further in the game. I'll probably do a few missions, and then I'll go get the thing, and then I'll go do some more missions and stuff.
He's probably going to cut out the whole mission doing the growth egg, and then once he'll be like, I'm back, I have the growth egg, and then he's going to put a compilation video of all of his fails.
Yeah, I might as well just film all of them, you know?
You know you're going to fail a lot.
Oh, I know.
I didn't even get the growth egg until each of my characters had over 10,000 health.
I'll get there eventually. But it's all a matter of luck, just spamming the damn death spell. And not dying after you kill it.
At the very beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually happened to me when I got the growth egg. I actually used death once, and I killed it on my first death spell, and then I just annihilated the seeds. I'm like, yes! And then my game glitched. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, that would suck.
It would.
I haven't run into any glitches in this game yet.
I don't think so either. We're almost done with this part.
People took their time with this game.
And as you can see, I fast-forward this part because it's literally 5 to 6 minutes of bullshit. Anyway. So what I get after killing this thing? I got an awful rating.
There's an achievement in this game that says get 5 stars on every enemy encounter in this game.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's one achievement in Final Fantasy XIII 2, and it's that achievement. It's worth 1,000 gamer score.
No.
Bullshit.
No. Told James I'm gonna get all the achievements for Final Fantasy XIII 2 on the first day.
That's impossible.
I know it's impossible, but I'm gonna be that cool.
Oh yeah, you're gonna dedicate over 100 hours in one day.
Yep.
Which is theoretically impossible, but you'll find a way. Well, actually, you can probably abuse that power by going in and out of the future. Like, go to New Jersey, then come back to Oklahoma, and like while you're in there, like you're gonna be in like a time warp, and then you can get your 100 hours in there.
I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be freezing time and playing at the same time.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna do it. Okay. Damn, it's raining hard.
I saw a walkthrough on Final Fantasy XIII. Like, the dude gets to chapter 10, and he's like, alright people, I'll be back after a little bit of grinding. And the next his hour count was about 60 or so hours, and then when his next video, his hour count was 310.
Oh
I was like, how much grinding did you do?
How can you grind that far? Like, wasn't your Crystarium already maxed out, or maybe like you just build up a crapload of CP?
He said he did everything. He said he maxed out his characters, and this was in chapter 10. Or don't get me wrong, this is chapter 10. He maxed out his characters, freaking. No, I'm sorry, chapter 11.
You can talk about this in the next part, because we're out of time. Stay tuned.
Yeah.